What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Kajagoogoo. We're going back to the very best of greatest hits compilation that I've been given access to. Shout out to Han Solo. And we're up to the tune, The Lion's Mouth. So I don't know when this is from. A number of people pointed out that the lead singer, I think Lamal, left the group pretty early on after a few hits that they had done. And eventually, I think it's Andy Beggs then took over the lead singing duties, so I don't know what point this song is in their larger discography, but if you do, shout it out. And then yeah, what is it again? The lion's mouth. I was thinking, because the horse's mouth is a phrase which I think a lot of people will know and sort of is used to indicate that they want to hear it from someone's mouth directly. I don't know if it's like a Mr. Ed reference, but yeah, the idea is that you don't want to hear it through an intermediary, you don't want to hear it through someone who's adjacent to the situation. You want to hear it from one person directly, the person who has the authority or the significance in this context. But the lion's mouth, I'm not quite sure of. I mean, you know, in circuses, which, you know, we could talk all sorts of things about circuses, but, you know, I know like people putting their head in a lion's mouth is seen as like a death-defying act. Maybe it could have something to do with that. I mean, obviously, like, a lion is a sort of iconic image that's used in relation to England or like Great Britain, so you know, like British lions and so on. So I'm not sure like on what level or in what context the term lion is being used, but the lion's mouth, if it does make me think of anything specifically, it's the idea of sort of a situation which is severely dangerous and potentially fatal, but perhaps you're sort of introducing it intentionally to show your audacity or whatever. So yeah, beyond that, I'm not sure what to make of it, so let's just find out. This is Kajagoogoo. The tune is The Lion's Mouth, and it's heard here as part of this very greatest hits, or very greatest hits compilation. Very like danceable right out of the gate.
Take away my pride from the lion. Savage jaws are the price we pay.
Savage what?
Take away the lies, let me see with my own eyes. Walk along the narrow way. What a waste, what a waste. No sword is no use when you're standing face to face. Face to face. Oh, what a waste.
I didn't hear the part before the phrase.
Watch out, watch out. You'll get more by the lion's mouth. Take away my chains, don't wanna see you on the game. Take away my misery. Take away my blindfold, don't wanna belong to the old. Pick it up and set me free. You'll get more by the lion's mouth. I don't think so. Hey, you fool, watch out, watch out. You'll get more by the lion's mouth. I don't think so.
The bass is like deep, it's got some funk to it.
Hey, watch out, watch out. You'll get more by the lion's mouth. I don't think so. Hey, watch out, watch out. You'll get more by the lion's mouth.
The brass is just like like, it's like intoxicating, like hypnotic. Tune. It's like a big tune. There's a lot happening. Again, the brass, especially in the keys, you know, the percussion, it all had a sort of like big, powerful feel. Yeah, not quite sure what's going on. I heard the phrase lion's mouth a number of times, but like on almost every occasion, I couldn't hear clearly the like phrase or the words that came before it. So not quite sure what's happening lyrically, but sonically very engaging, very like of the mid-'80s, so I don't know exactly when this comes, but I wouldn't be surprised to learn it's, you know, somewhere between like 82 and 85. So yeah, an interesting track, and yeah, it's like I said, this is a very best of, so I assume we're going to get tracks like from different points in their chronology, so it'll be an interesting thing to do, in the sense that, you know, a lot of these deep dives I'm kind of going through album by album, but in a way it's interesting also. I mean, I'm doing a deep dive which I'm sure in many ways is very different, but I'm going through the Bee Gees and I'm doing that through like a greatest hits compilation. So like as I'm doing it, people are like, oh, this is from this period, and oh, the next one, the one you did last time is from years before this. So I imagine it'll be similar here, lots of like jumping around, but yeah, a cool tune, and it had that sort of like mid-'80s dance flair that I do enjoy from some other groups. So do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.